Alright guys, what's going on? Welcome to another episode of Sleepy's Replay Reviews. This is going to be the final week of the Pro Qual at Volusia. Again, not a big fan of Volusia. Car felt really good. Just gonna see what ends up happening here. I didn't have a very good qualifying run. I screwed up my qualifying, so you start in the back with squirrels, you're bound and determined to get your nuts cracked. So, get ready to jump right into this, and we'll see if I'm able to keep my nuts intact here. All right. Well, that ended my heat race. Don't know what to say there other than ate an Amish donut, took a right rear. The turn before coming out of four, I had to give him extra room there. I don't have a clue what he was doing. What the thought process was there or whatever, but either way, it screwed my race. So, first time going to have to be in the B main in the Pro Quals. So, again, qualify in the back with squirrels, you're going to get your nuts cracked. And clearly mine got cracked pretty damn good there. So, just move on, try and make the feature here and get rolling here into the B main. there's the B main. Driving a little bit aggressive. Kind of at that point, it was just who gives a shit. Um, was already in a bad spot, so if something was to happen in the B main, oh well. Pro Qual would have just ended one race earlier for me. So, um, and to be honest, I was so happy that this is the last race. I know none of us went into this thinking we were gonna do anything, had any real aspirations for it and everything. But I mean, when you get rolling and get racing and everything, that competitiveness just comes out in you. But super happy that it's all over with. um, but we'll see. We'll get rolling here with the feature and see how the night ends up turning out. All right. So that's how the night went. I don't know what to say there. I probably could have been a little bit higher. The guy that I ran over probably could have held his line a little bit better. He just washed up on exit, just a racing deal. Again, qualifying in the back with the squirrels screws you all night. Makes for a long night of having to deal with everybody else's crap. I was told once that qualifying is the only time in a race that you're able to pass every car on track in one lap. Wish I wouldn't have screwed up my qualifying laps there, but it is what it is. You got to run what happens. So, um, I did end up running the entire race. I was with a broken car, so I was just going laps down and everything. I did end up salvaging an 11th out of it, but um, really, it is what it is. Glad everything's over. Um, don't have to put in all this extra time uh, working on setups and different track states, different track wear, all that. So, um, super happy that that's over. I think I ended up 40th or something in the final points. The last 2 weeks really killed it. Gotta give a huge shout out to Ted. Ended up running an awesome race at Volusia. Ended up finishing fourth. Jason ended up in the top 10 as well. For the rest of the team, which all of us were in this split, myself, Tommy, Kurt, we all were on the bad end of a situation. So, um, none of us, Josh as well, none of us finished on the lead lap or anything. So, pretty pretty crappy outcome. Uh, Final race for the team overall. But again, super happy to see Ted get P4. He had been busting his butt here at Volusia. So that was really cool. I think Tommy ended up 30th in points. Then I think I was next in line as far as for the team. Not overall, but for the team. Everybody ran really good. Ted and Tommy cracked off a couple wins throughout the pro qual. Um, a lot of us were having good top fives and good finishes. So can't complain. Again, none of us have the I rating to actually make pro um, in the long run, grand scheme of things. I think it would have took me and Tommy winning almost every split we were in order to even have a full blown chance. Tommy being in the top 30, I think he's got a chance just depending on how many people decide not to take the pro license. So just got to see what ends up happening. Yeah, I got a lot of buddies that did really well. Some that didn't do great. Like it's a crapshoot. It really is. I'd have to say literally like 90% of it's luck. Just being in the right split with the right I rating. Like I know there's guys out here who are playing the game perfect, trying to keep a low I rating so that way they can be in the lower splits and click off nonstop wins. Can't be mad at them for doing that. They're playing the game. Um, if if you're able to play and manipulate it the way some of them did, like whatever, more power to you. So like can't really be upset that some guys are gaming the system or anything. I mean, it's just what you're gonna have. It's iRacing. So, I mean, we got guys all the time dropping their I ratings just to try and run our 360 uh, capped league. You know, everybody's so focused on wins and all that instead of just having good racing. I'm still in that mindset of if I'm running for 10th and I am having the slide job battle and um, just awesome racing with a guy, that has been more exciting for me than almost any of the wins I've ever gotten on the sim. So um, it may not matter in the points, but as far as having good racing and everything, get that adrenaline pumping and everything, I'd much rather finish mid pack having a hell of a battle with a guy than coming in and cherry picking to stroke my ego, so to say, which is what a lot of the guys try to do that like to drop their I rating and stuff. So it's all about that ego stroke. Um, Super happy with the way everything turned out. Did I have some bad finishes there at the end? Yeah, of course. Um, but all in all, man, awesome experience. Grinding with the team, putting in time, running laps, figuring stuff, learning stuff. Like I hate it when guys think the only person they can learn from is someone who's better than them. Because that's so asinine. That's just so stupid. To think that away. There are things that guys that run mid pack could teach the guys running up front, especially when it comes to racecraft. There's a lot of stuff that can be learned from every person you race with, pretty much. Whether it's what not to do or what to do. So all in all, really, really good time. Had fun doing it. Probably would try again next year, depending on where the team and everybody's feeling and everything. So we'll just end up seeing. But for now. Thank God it's over. So happy it's over. Go back to normal league racing and uh, running a random official every other month or something like that. Um, I will say that the Volusia split, there was hard. I don't even think there was any toxic stuff going on um, throughout it. Nobody, MFing a guy or none of that. So it was really cool to have that, because usually when you're in the higher splits, the egos like to bounce off each other, and it ends up being a measuring contest between some of them guys, and then some of the guys that are at the bottom of that higher split end up getting treated like cannon fodder, like we're there for their AI. And if you ever want to lose any respect or anything from me, go ahead and treat other people like they're your AI. Um, it to me, it's not okay for someone to run somebody else's race just because that they are going for a win. If that's all that matters and you don't give a shit about anybody else's race, yeah, you can just stay away from me. Um, but with all that being said, happy it's over, and that's gonna do it for this video. Again, I appreciate all the support. Like, share, and subscribe, and we'll catch you next time, guys. See ya. Peace.